Characterised by his unusual gait, Robert Pires graced the field at Highbury with the sort of flamboyance that's in keeping with his look as one of the Musketeers. Pires joined Arsenal in 2000 as part of Arsene Wenger's French Revolution. A £6 million capture from Marseille, the World Cup and European Championship winner had plenty of offers, but as so often before, the influence of the Arsenal manager proved decisive.
It was easy for me to go there because he had the right words. I only needed one thing, and that was to find the confidence that I had lost. And he told me straight away. He made me play during the 6 years that I was with Arsenal. I talked with Patrick Vieira, Emmanuel Petit, and Nicolas Anelka, who also played for Arsenal. And they all said, if you can go to Arsenal, you have to do it. Don't hesitate. And I didn't hesitate.
However, that initial enthusiasm was short-lived. His first taste of the Premier League, away at Sunderland, was a real eye-opener.
Wenger left me on the bench, and I wasn't pleased about it, because you're never happy when you don't play. He came to me and said, Robert, I've put you on the bench because you have to see how we play in England. I said, OK. I sat on the bench and I watched the match. And after 30 minutes I said, I can't play here. This isn't for me. I have to leave. It wasn't a football match. It was like being in a slaughterhouse. And with the type of game I used to play, then I thought that I'd never succeed in England.
But succeed he did. In his 6 years at the club, the mercurial winger endeared himself to Arsenal's players and fans alike. Pires won 2 league titles and 3 FA Cups, including the coveted double in only his second season. Despite missing the end of that campaign with a knee injury, he was voted the Football Writers' Player of the Year. As good as that was, another achievement provides him with his fondest memories.
49 games. Sans perdre.
49 games without losing. It's a very good record. Of course it will be beaten one day. That's obvious. But I'm proud to have been part of that team, because somewhere it's a bit of a legend. For the supporters and for us, what we achieved that season, it was an outstanding season.
As impressive as Arsenal were, Pires in particular did have his detractors, particularly amongst opposing fans who sometimes felt he went to ground too easily. His own fans, however, were always more forgiving, even after this famously fluffed penalty. But why was that?
I think that Arsenal supporters like me for one simple reason. And that's that every time we played against Tottenham, I scored a goal. It's very important for a Gunners supporter, being able to beat the Spurs of Tottenham. So I think that they'll remember me for many years, just because of that.
His last game for Arsenal came in May 2006. He was substituted after just 18 minutes of the Champions League final, following Jens Lehmann's sending off. Less than 2 months later, a reluctant Pires joined Spanish club Villarreal.
What I wanted was a 2-year contract, and Wenger offered me only 1 year, so I wasn't too happy to agree. In the meantime, Villarreal came to see me and said that they would offer me 2 years without a problem. So I decided to leave because I wanted to know the Spanish Liga and another type of football and another culture. My family enjoys being here. So does my wife, my daughter, who's 2, loves it here, and she's learning Spanish. And I've just had a new son. He's a month old, so today I'm not allowed to complain.
After a slow start, things on the pitch are also going well. At 34, he likes being the senior statesman. Villarreal are currently 4th in La Liga, and qualification for the Champions League is on the cards. But will he still be there, should they make it?
I'm now in my second season with Villarreal. My contract is coming to an end in 6 months. We'll see what I do next, but I don't regret coming to Spain.
Arsenal fans miss him though. The panache of Pires will never be forgotten.